Greetings, YouTube. Today we're looking at a pair of Craftsman needle nose pliers. Now these are made in China. These are relatively new in manufacture, so they're nothing vintage or anything. And I have no idea who owned Craftsman when these were made. These are very simple. There's no spring on these things. And I picked them up at a yard sale for $1. And I picked them up strictly because they were a hefty pair of needle nose pliers. And I actually find myself in the shop occasionally needing a pair of hefty needle nose pliers. I didn't have a pair, so I'm like, cool, needle nose pliers. They're $1. The jaws aren't janked up. I'll take that. And they aren't. The jaws are actually in pretty good shape. And the guy who owned these was a craftsman. I think he did lighting and duct work and stuff, because from what he had available he was selling, it made me think he did a lot of lighting and duct work and things. But it's got this really big hub here. Okay, we got the code number on here. Yeah, 32004, in case you're interested in going hunting down how much these things cost, because I didn't check it out at all. But when I got it, I didn't notice it said battery. So why do you need a battery compartment on a pair of needle nose pliers? You need a battery component because there is a flashlight right there. Yep. There's a flashlight inside these things. Gotta get the button pushed down a little bit fairly hard. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, particularly if you got this in a toolbox. And I found that delightful, but also questionable, because I haven't tried using this with the flashlight, but I did take it into a dark room and shine it, and then put the needle nose tips against an object and then close them. And as when you're like this, yeah, you got a dim light. It's not uber bright. Maybe the batteries need to be replaced. I don't know, but you got a dim light. But as you close them, the light goes ooh, dook, until it's gone, and now all you have is a glow up here showing you where your wire cutter is. Well, I guess that's really important for you to know if you need to know where your wire cutter is in the dark. But it doesn't do an awesome job of illuminating. Now, I guess if you could get to the object you were going to do, and you put this jaw on the object, and then you close it, you're not going to lose the object in the dark. But I got to tell you, if I'm using a tool in the dark, I'm going to have a headlamp on. I'm going to have a flashlight that I can candle next to me, maybe both. I might have a lantern if I have got one available. But I really don't think I'm going to turn to this as a viable means of illumination while I'm trying to do some kind of needle nose repair job in the dark. Yeah, so to my mind, this is an example of a solution looking for a problem to solve. I don't think this ever fit a problem. I'd never heard of them, so obviously they probably didn't sell great, because I never heard anybody ever talk about a pair of needle nose pliers from Craftsman that had a built-in LED flashlight. So yeah, it's just, in my book, kind of silly. But they're still good, hefty needle nose pliers, and that's what I needed for my shop, and that's what I've got for my shop. And for an investment of $1, you know, I could do a whole heck of a lot worse. So I would like to know if anybody out there owns a set of these, and also tell me where they're more than one size. I don't know that. If anybody out there owns a set of these, and do you find them useful? Do you find that LED light solves a problem you have? Or do you agree with me that it's just something that is there for a gimmick, and it's a solution looking for a problem to solve? There's far too much of that in modern tool design, in my opinion. People are trying to solve problems that don't exist because they want to really sell a tool to people who don't know that that is not actually a problem. So, this has been the LED Craftsman needle nose pliers.